Now I'm at the point where I'm pretty happy to just endlessly fling arrows into deep water or lava. I don't think it's a big deal. We should have plenty to make it through the last wee bit of the game here. And I do love it when you all line up. So kind, so generous, to give me the satisfaction, really. What else do we have to deal with here? Oh, turns out this stairwell, not as nightmarish as I was making it out to be. In fact, kind of straightforward. How about that? Let's also drop the resist corrosion real quick. Some more boomerangs of dispersal might come in handy, I guess. In fact, hey, that's something we left up at that bazaar entrance, hey? Crud. Can I not find the empty entrance? I thought for sure I'd be able to. Okay, where was it? If I go to depths 2, I think I remember what the layout of the floor looked like. Oh, that was it. Steps 3. Hey, there we go. I would like these back, please and thank you. And do I get rid of the +9 longbow of electrocution? Oh, it's tempting to keep it around. I'll keep you around for old time's sake. Curari darts, probably mostly useless. I can probably get rid of one of these rings as well. Here, I'll open up this menu to make it a bit easier to see. Probably get rid of one of these too. And it's going to be you. Get back our brilliance potions real quick. And then take me back. Holy moly, Zot has just breezed on by so far, which just makes me concerned that Zot 5 is gonna well and truly be a nightmare to behold, but one can dream, I guess, that that won't be the case. Okie dokie. You're gonna get back to playing Cyborg? Nice. You did not get a win last time you were here, or the run after that? Hey, but it's the run after that run. That's where it's all about. That sounds good. I wish you the best, Cyborg Elf. What are you thinking of running? What kind of character are you playing? Regardless, I'm sure it's going to go smooth as silk, and you're going to find no issues whatsoever. You'll only have wins with Merfolk Gladiator, both vanilla and B-Crawl. Nice. And yeah, I'm guessing you're playing B-Crawl now, since I know that that's kind of your main jam. Gonna be playing one of the fancy ones like Barry, or I guess their version of Hillarks are also kind of fun. I remember you mentioning. Well, normally this is where I'd start begging you to give me your skin, my gold dragon friend, but unfortunately not a point of contention on this character today. We're just gonna have to live without stealing our enemy's skin. I know, it's truly a sad day when such things have come to pass. Well, I hate that. I think we're gonna have to take out the berserk son of a gun first. Please don't berserk me while we're at it. Perfect. It's fun no matter what. It's smooth, exactly, yeah. You know, you might just go ahead and play a normal game. Hey, tell me what I pick, normal game or B-Crawl. Oh my gosh, that's too much pressure. Especially since I have no idea. I still haven't gotten the opportunity to check out B-Crawl. I mean, obviously I'm a little biased as to what I'd pick. But let's see. If I don't care you'll go B-Crawl, then I think go B-Crawl. And let's say go with a fairy. Do something a little bit weird. I had no idea what that implies because I've never actually played a fairy in B-Crawl, but I think I've heard they're there. I think I'm remembering that correctly. Who knows? Brain makes up memories all the time, but that sounds good to me. Or if you are against playing fairies, if they're not your cup of tea, I mean, you could just keep going Merfolk. Even better, I picked the race and you love playing fairy? Perfect. Then it all works out. Love to see it. Hey, Brain, how's it going? Hope things are well for you this fine weekend. Again, I want to say long weekend. That's like what immediately starts coming out, but from the reaction we were getting from most of you, I'm guessing the States do not have this Monday as a holiday. Also, what am I doing, folks? I was supposed to be bribing people. Bribe branch, please. Please and thank you. Should still be able to get a few sons of guns on our side. I mean, neutral is honestly pretty much good enough for me. So how about you already have an active Demon Spawn Chaos Knight? You take Fairy after that? Perfect, that sounds good. Say that Fairy is probably your favorite B-Crawl race to play, top 3 for sure. Hey, then it all works out. Yeah, you're doing great. Perfect, love to hear it, Brain. Always fantastic to see you dropping on by. Just clearing out the Orb Gardens before bribing? Oh, exactly. Fully intentional, calculated, all that stuff. Also, no Arc Blade? Oh, don't you worry. If they were coming near, we were going to be swapping off. But thanks for the reminder. I always appreciate it regardless, because you never know when I will completely make a fool of myself. Also, probably shouldn't have been hanging out by that alarm trap. Are you going to launch towards my friend? No. Okay, it looks like we're good. Wait, what trap was here? Oh, there is a Zot trap. I was like, hey, teleport trap ain't no thing for me as an ant. Frankly, I don't give a dang. Unfortunately, I give a bit more of a dang now. We could alarm trap and just hope we bribe everyone to come onto our side. Looking good for Formicid here. Oh, is it ever? It's on the cusp for sure. We're getting pretty dang close. Man. I don't want to. I guess any enemies coming from this side are going to hit these traps. Haste was an option. You'd haste to alarm trap and run. No haste makes it harder, right? Terrifying. It's ever you just noticed that you're only on D1, so it was just going to cancel the run. Then you realized you got a +5 dex ring before you left the Abyss. You got to give it a go. Oh, 100%. Of course, since Chaos Knight starts in Abyss, D1 is the second floor. Or yeah, Abyssal Knight, or does the Chaos Knight and B-Crawl start there? But regardless, that's a pretty sweet deal to say the least. Okay, I might still just have to do this alarm trap, hey? Like, I don't know, one trip over the Zot, not the end. Alternative idea, shout and get an enemy to trigger the alarm would be a bit closer, right? It's better. It's definitely better. I mean, we can even dig our way through, but that might not be completely necessary. Oh, me oh my. I guess regardless, let's take a small hike over here. Narcas, you should play Hellcrawl again sometime. Is that your fork of choice? Remember what the game is like without stair dancing? Terrifying. Terrifying indeed. Chaos Knight is the one where God kills you and laughs and you get nothing good from it. On a good day, yeah. Dig one right towards right staircase as insurance if things go wrong. I guess that's not too bad. Like, I was thinking this one's not too far off, and I was originally wondering if it was worth it for me to drain myself going through here, and decided, nah, I don't think so. But I guess using one of these digging charges, that's not too bad. Nice zigzag to break line of sight, I could take it. You do not call it your fork of choice, just one that you've played before, nice. Still very cool. At some point, yeah, again, we're gonna have to do a bit of an exploration of forks, I feel, just to see what it's all about. Well, no time like the present, folks. Please? Okay, come on, you can turn the corner. Just one of you? Hey, okay, there we go. I'm tempted to kind of stick around. Isn't that just horrible of me? But let's stick around on the stairs. That seems kind of nice. Can blast this ancient lich real quick. Make sure that I'm firing at the feet. We get an Orb of Fire. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. I love the Orb of Fire dance. Do the thing, Orb of Fires. Do the thing. So, for anyone who's not aware, if you get two Orbs of Fire fighting each other, it just never ends. They're just constantly mutating each other, which does nothing. Fireballs, they're immune, so it does nothing. How about that? Oh, 2 orbs of fire. Add that to the count, Rubbery. We're 3 hostile, 1 friendly so far. What do I want to do with these kids, though? That's the question of the hour. I can get my Orb of Fire to retreat out of there. And that's something. Brain, I appreciate that. It has been too long since I took a drink. Good use of your, I'm assuming, thousands upon thousands of points. Oh. Good time for a stretch, too, while we're at it. Cyborg, you'd like Bloat Crawl the best from the master selection, but balance and such really aren't taken into consideration. As far as Hell Crawl, it's just too hard. I think that's fair enough. Sorry, there we go. Let's try that again. You want to come out, my friends. Think, oh my gosh, 3 Orbs of Fire is too many, I think. I mean, I can drink a potion of resistance. Get one of you to come upstairs. We have Box of Beast. We have Summoning. We could just go nuts to butts here. Rebribe soon. Yeah, I'm even curious if we don't have quite enough money to bribe an Orb of Fire. That would make a certain amount of sense why we didn't hit on any of the 3 with even a neutral roll, but maybe that's just the optimist in me. Regardless, it's also kind of rough when you run out of bribe money. It's a bit of a sharp drop and a sudden stop. So, you know what? Let's add some money to our bribe fund real quick like. Let's also, is it worth it for the 1 pip of fire resistance to chug a resistance potion? Hey Shad, perfect timing. Coming in right for the finale. One way or another, it all ends tonight. Can I hit all 3 of you? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, let's do it. Box of Beasts. Hopefully it doesn't get murdered immediately. Ooh, in fact, do I just want to take this Orb of Fire upstairs? I kind of do. Well, there goes my Fire Beast. Yeah, exactly, Reverie, for sure. Only I would see 3 orbs and not just walk up the stairs. Oh, nah. I mean, we can take them. Oh, jeez. We have fun here. As I want to say, okay, you're of course immune to nets. You know, that makes a certain amount of sense now that you say it. We have 1 acid charge. I probably should have saved my box of beasts for up here, though. We have the thermic engine. In fact, where are we sitting on long blades now? Ooh, that's very close to min delay. So we're probably down to like 0.8, 0.9. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's switch over. Start our enchantment rating. Getting up there. I feel frail. Hate that. Start with a regular old potion. Get a few swings in. We're up to plus 10. Oh, come on. She is real close. Get healing and curing real quick. Jeez Louise, though. Now that's some damage, is it not? At least we get heal wounds out of our potion petition. And here I was sitting by 3 orbs of fire for a while. Isn't that just wild to think? What do I do with you, my friend? Still afford potion petitions. I'm kind of saving my regular potions for when I'm completely out of money on my ascension. What I should have done is actually manually drink one of my might potions. It's probably not too late for it, so I think I will do so. 1 more heal wounds and see what we get. And we should be pretty dang close to killing you. 1 more of these. Give me that heal wounds. And what did we get? So frail still. Oh, not as many mutations as I expected, to be honest. This needs to be blocked though, so get the heck out of there. Open the door creaks loudly. Scared me for a second there, but we're fine. Ooh, we don't want poison cloak of willpower. That's what I should have thought of earlier. That's something that I'd probably swap out my cloak for, but we don't have anything else giving us poison resistance, hey? Ah, screw it then. We'll be happy with that. But Cyborg, you're gonna rank your top 5 crawl games like this: Beat Crawl, Bloat Crawl, Vanilla, then Bread and Crawl, and Hell Crawl. Nice, nice, good to know. I think B-Crawl will be up there in terms of what I want to check out in the future. B-Crawl also has adventure mode where you have 3 lives like the cats, but it isn't ranked. Oh, that's kind of cute. Probably still worth drinking a mute or two. I believe so. I would agree with you there. In fact, I guess we should probably do so right now. Hey, I feel stronger willed. How about that? Still frail though. I don't love frail, but I really like our current set otherwise. That's a toughie. Okay, let's block this off and see where we land. Okay, one more Orb of Fire. Ooh, and other friends. And the friend is where it'll... Oh, and a neutral Orb of Fire. Jeez Louise, there are a lot of Orbs of Fire here though. Hate that. Also, wait, that's not right. I want Thermic Engine. Quaff me another Potion of Might early on in the fight this time. And let's hopefully kill this son of a gun a little bit faster. Fantastic. Where did that leave us? Very frail. Okay, that's too much. You've gone too far, Crawl. I think we're gonna have to get rid of that, unfortunately. Hopefully, no longer strong-willed. And we partially reject healing effects of potions. Yay. That's gonna be some more mutation roulette for me, please. Holy moly. Iridescent scales for agile, acute mind. Why, thank you. I think it's pretty cute, too. And expend our magical power to strengthen our wands? Sure. Yeah, I think we can go down here now, though. Nope. I have changed my mind completely of my own volition, nothing to do with what I saw there. Of course, I am a very brave boy, and I would not be so easily frightened. Add those to the... Rubbery, it's a bit hard now, Rubbery Chicken, to keep the count going, hey? Because did we see those two before? Is one of them new? I couldn't tell ya. Couldn't tell ya. Cyborg, yeah, your second crawl win ever was in B-Crawl Adventure Mode as a Merfolk Gladiator. You guess since that is the case, you only really have one win ever. Hey, I mean, it all counts, right? I'm sure Adventure Mode isn't exactly a walk in the park, even with 3 lives. I can very much see that being a pain. Yeah, you can't tell anymore? I think that's fair enough. Where was I sensing the monster? Okay. Oh, I think our Orb of Fire is again making friends with the local population. This is not gonna work out, I feel. I mean, it's looking like we might just get this one, but we're taking a decent amount of damage on the way. Well, let's quaff resistance. Okay, I kind of needed you kids to walk towards me, if I'm being honest. Oh, jeez. And yeah, that one would have to be new. I think so, right? There was at least one new one in there. Yeah, since you lose XP when you die. Oh, so just like Fields, that makes sense. And Chad, you finally got around to play DCSS and it's not going well? That sounds about right. But hey, it's just around the corner, I'm sure. Yeah, what? I agree with Ninth though. How's it giving you trouble? Should we beat them up for you? Oh my gosh. Okay, I mean, I think these buddies are immune to Torment if I had to guess. Oh wait, but is that... but not Hellfire? Damnation? Whatever it is, what is it called? Damnation, yeah, okay. Not Damnation though? Maybe? Not immune to Damnation. I don't know if our friend will hit them with Damnation in this current setup. Give me friends. I don't know if that's enough friends. I'm still concerned. Yeah, especially with that, the blanket damage that they inflict, it's not great, hey? And yeah, no, it's pretty sure that's what you were talking about. It wasn't immune. The Hell Sentinel immune? Oh, really? Are they not immune to their own gas? Oh no, they are. Okay, that's good. The world makes some amount of sense. Let's potion petition here real quick. Let's get topped off. Probably should have been attacking while our monstrosity was around. Man, I really don't want to lose this Dread Lich, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, okay, I think we have to take this son of a gun upstairs with us real quick. Box of Beasts is still inert. Oh, I kind of expected us to have gone that back by this point, but that's cool. Still have resist. Let's go with that might again. And if we can just output enough damage, we'll be okay. Fantastic. It's tempting to go down with everything still churning, but I think we'll go for the full heal. And just one more Orb of Fire. Just one more itty bitty Orb of Fire to take care of, and then it will all be over. But thanks to the power of friendship, no problems whatsoever. What the heck are you all fighting over here, though? That's the real question. Oh, a berserked gold dragon is nightmare to behold. Let's see, Orb of Fire versus berserked gold dragon. I'm guessing Orb of Fire loses that, right? Huh. Holy moly, it doesn't. Attaboy. Attaboy. But Shadow, you got 1 Minotaur Gladiator to finish lair and begin an S branch, but got killed first floor Snake. Oof. Yeah, Snake is rough. It's getting better, though, getting to know all the shortcuts and all. Hey, that's the spirit. Cyborg, but pick for you, Fairy Conjurer or Fairy Reaver. Reaver still uses Conjuring mostly, but starts more physically focused and already serve Enveilment. I mean, I'd say Reaver then to keep it. I mean, again, it's outside of my wheelhouse, so I'm not too sure. Also, thank you. I do have Scrolltitis, or what was that? What did it used to be called? The inability to read scrolls. Blurry vision? I guess it was blurry vision, right? Not scrollitis. Sounds a bit like scoliosis, but an inflammation, I guess. Is itis inflammation? I feel like itis is inflammation. I'm blanking on my Latin roots right now. Friendship is magic indeed. And the other options for you to keep playing your Demon Spawn games, the 3 choices. I mean, I'm always pretty down with the Demon Spawn, especially since you got a nice early find there on the Abyssal Knight. Scrolliosis is a good name for it. Hey, I like that name. That's really fun. Scrolliosis it shall be, indeed, indeed. Being a troglodyte? Yeah, no. Or not being a nerd is maybe the other way to put it. But, okie dokie. What was going through my brain? Right. Let's get rid of this scrolliosis, shall we? Chug a quick one of these ones back. Time to take a shot. Somewhat resistant to further mutation? Heck yeah, brother. I will gladly take that. It looks like we're almost out of bribe money again, which, when surrounded by this many of our bribed friends, can be a little bit dangerous. Just because they do all go neutral as soon as the cash flow dries up. Honestly, fair enough. You gotta keep paying out to make sure your mercenaries don't find a better wallet, you know? And here are some new friends. Hello, new friends. Pleased to meet ya. Okay, any alarm traps in here? Doesn't look like too many more enemies, thanks to the mark trap shenanigans that we went through to get here. Also, right, bribe ended. How about that? Grab some money to re-bribe? Maybe should have, but I mean, we're pretty dang close. Famous last words. We're pretty dang close. I'm sure it'll go fine. I also kind of forgot, I guess, friends stay chill? Yeah, it's the passives. Thanks, Reverie, for the reminder. Just the passives that you have to be worried about going gray and then accidentally getting yourself murdered by your own ex-compatriots. But this is a pretty solid friend group. We have the Dreadlich, which is huge, and then the Tentacled Monstrosities for all your constricting needs. It's a pretty good day, my friends. Pretty good day. My Zotting son. That's the plan. Perfect. And I have it now. That's true. I could dip in for one final bribe, but I'll likely keep this around for potion petitions because I feel like that's slightly more useful here at the end of days. I guess we can kind of bribe people on our way back up too, so there is that. And if I see another Orb of Fire, I'm gonna regret not bribing my way out of it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, let's actually drop an exclusion there real quick and just use some auto-explore shenanigans, shall we? Oh my gosh, this squad just wipes the floor. Dreadlich is still around, love to see it. I'm not too concerned about Orb Guardians at this stage. In fact, I kind of just want to let my friends do all the heavy lifting in that department, just because I can, really. That's the thing, being a good boss here in the dungeon is all about your delegation abilities. You gotta be able to put other people on the tasks, you know what I mean? And make sure that they don't get hit off screen or by off screen enemies either. That's not a great time for everyone involved. Okie dokie. Oh, net trap, fun. Good times were had by all. Let's just murder you real quick. How are any of you not already dead and gone by our earlier mark trap shenanigans? I will never know. But hey, that works for me. And since I picked Fairy Conjurer for you to play next, you think that I should also play Fairy Conjurer next after this game, so we both finish and play the same thing after this, see who gets further? Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have time to play on camera after this run. I could potentially get around to downloading B-Crawl. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh man, you almost got me. Almost got me with that. I don't want to be a loser. Crap, I definitely want to be cool. It does sound pretty cool. You know, unfortunately, we won't have the time tonight. But I'm sure, and you meant Fairy Reaver? Oh yeah, no, of course. I gotcha. I think we are going to clear the entirety of Zot though, since we have a pretty solid crew going for us here. Again, famous last words, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Things have never gone poorly for me before, especially not in Zot 5. Dying in Zot 5, can you imagine? I feel like there's some friendly fire going on there. There we go. And Dreadlich. First Dreadlich. Let's see what happens. My Dreadlich is just built different, I guess. So that's pretty dang sick nasty. Well done, well done. Did you hear someone is a loser? This is not me? Oh, thanks, Will. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, it's okay, that's you? No. And ninth, if we're still shilling games to Torinski, can you shill Rift Wizard some more? Oh, 100%. Now's the time to shine. In fact, if anybody has some games in their back pocket that they've really wanted to see, now is the time to get cracking down on it. No time like the present, really. I mean, sure, I'm just constantly at a lack of time to play all the games that I know and love, but I'm sure we'll eventually have free time, maybe after I'm dead. And then I definitely would like to explore a little bit in that regard. Let's finish, speaking of exploring, let's finish exploring the level here. And I guess that is that, my friends. Not too shabby indeed. Torinski's, or I said I'd be a loser if I didn't take the challenge. Oh, always. I'm pretty much a loser regardless, let's be honest with ourselves, but... And our Dreadlich says, Adamant, I like you. Oh, stop. Oh, stop you. Oh, so sweet. Ninth, the other day you had an Imp Swarm build where a single cast of Imp Swarm summoned 24 Imps across 8 turns and dealt 17 damage, 10 range, fierceness, resistances. Nice. Arkowski, Imp for Arcana is your vote there. Pretty fun. Maybe you'll even win it someday. That's the dream, at least. Super easy to beat the final floor. That does sound like fun, ninth. And I've seen enough of you playing Rift Wizard now that I actually have a fairly good indication as to what you mean by that. In fact, I don't think it was an imp run, but I did watch you have a wild summoner kind of run where you were just letting your minions go through the level, because you kept speeding up time and letting them just cascade throughout the floor. And Cyborg, you're also not involved in any way with the development of B-Crawl. You do sometimes give some input, but you don't really like using Discord to participate in the real development. That's fair enough for sure. But okie dokie. I guess it's time. The night run, probably? Yes, that was it. Because it was nights, now that you mention it. That's the one I was there for, yeah. I guess probably should have taken a sip before picking up that orb, because it's go time now. Still plenty of money for potion petitions. Probably should just use bribe, because I think it works on orb run buddies that show up, but not going to worry too much about it. At the very least, for the first area of Zot here, we're not going to run into too many problems. No, stop that. There we go. Well, let's just switch over to Thermic, because it makes my life a lot easier in regards to just being able to tab. Always happy with that. Brimstone Fiend can back right off. Wait a second. I didn't think anyone followed us. Why did I think no one followed us? Why have I been living a lie? Hey, okay. Painful touch on you, hey buddy? Glaciate for 10d16, cool. I heard that there's a stairs over here, so let's just yoink that real quick. Very, very neat, very cool. Get me out of here, coach. Fortunately, we can kind of avoid combat thanks to the antenna ability, and there we go. Now we lose our Zot friends. That makes more sense. Oh my gosh, really? That bad, huh? Guess you have evasion, and that's not something we play well with. Let's switch over to our Stormbow as we finish off here. Where's my nearest stairs? Oh, do you know what? It's actually up this way. Just a smidgen of digging to get us a-going. And let's see. Ah, that's totally fine by me. Fantastic. And I'm gone. And so it continues. Fortunately, again, with antenna and digging, we can kind of avoid the worst of the conflicts as we go, which I love. It almost makes up for the fact that we have no ability to haste. Still not quite. Haste is pretty huge on the orb run, but it's nice. You're off to see the sunset. Best of luck on the orb run. Thanks, Jazzy. I hope it's a beautiful sunset. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks so much for hanging out. And rubber, yes, but it's only active in the area I bribed. So yeah, that was what the Zot enemies continuing with. Or it would be better to do some in the dungeon since it has more floors, right? You just have the mix of humanoid and non-humanoid, so you don't get quite as many friends, but that is true. Cyborg, you mostly know about Rift Wizard because a Mage Wars fan that played it, and Mage Wars is easily one of your top 3 tabletop games of all time. Very cool. I've heard good things about Mage Wars for sure. Let's again try our best to just avoid conflict wherever possible. We're pretty dang close to the top. Don't you damnation me. What did I just say? Nope. No to any of you as well while we're at it. Natasha, back off. I don't want to kill you. Please. Oh, that was scary. Almost killed Natasha by accident. Holy moly. And there you have it, folks. It's actually really easy to win Formicid. You just get the Stormbow forehead. I don't know why people have such trouble with it. I mean, we did it on our very first try here. But just get Stormbow rather. Of course, follow Gozag, because Gozag is just stupidly strong. But okie dokie, you love to see it, folks. Let's do the usual glug here. No haste to start us off, so I guess we're just going to be real strong, real smart. Invisible, of course, as we should be. Very resistant to anything. Very attractive. Early qual potion of attraction, please, of course. What else are we going to do when we leave this place? Last row of summoning for fun. Dart Slug and Hobgoblin, you love to see it. Maybe even just a regular goblin. And last but not least, let's be feared. Yes, yes. Affect my allies. Or can't see enemies. Never mind, that's what it was for. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you so much for the GGs. I appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's just do one last ambrosia here. Probably should have called a shot. Could have started a whole business. Just right here at the entrance of the dungeon, imagine the tourist draw. It's one of the scariest places on Earth. Not many people have spent long here. I mean, I think I could make a hefty living just selling out right here at the top of the dungeon. But hey, maybe that'll be for the future when we come back in. Until then, let's say goodbye to the dungeon. Adam, good old Adamant, you truly were a pleasure, my friend. A pleasure to pilot, to say the least. Loved using this many unrand arts too. In fact, I really like Maxwell's thermic engine and almost never find a good opportunity to use it. Usually I'm not at all into long blades, or it's generally not as good as just having a really solid like +9 double sword that's vorpal or vampiric or something like that. But this was a good time. I enjoyed getting to use it a little bit here at the end. The full electric themed run was super fun though. I mean, again, the seed is on screen. I'm trying to think. Arcblade was on the floor somewhere. Stormbow was in a natural shop. So you too could become the storm, as it were. Lightning in a bottle, right there, right there. But, of course, that is the end for us. Thanks again, and good old Adam, and be gone indeed. In the best of ways, of course. Right next to Fling. I mean, how beautiful is that? Mediocre, Fling, all the greatest, really. Forget what the Saphid ode, the ode to Saphid run was. Saphid on... It wouldn't be like top. Huh. Regardless, once again, that is the end for us here. Happy to see it. Oh gosh. Whoopsie daisies. Did not mean to fully quit out of that. Let's try that again. Gargoyle game, my first foray into Tomb. I've gone to Tomb a few times, mostly just dying in there, if I'm being honest with you, but... Is this the right one? I think this is the right crawl. It's gonna have a weird stretch to it right now, but... Oh, and maybe not show up for you? Oh, geez Louise. We're going through this whole thing again. Turns out all the fancy resolution options I do for this game have some real issues. Excellent desktop background. Does it show it for a little bit between changes there? I'm definitely a big fan. It's about damn time. Only sloth, of course, which is great. But okay, let's try this again. It's so pointless. It's for the very end of the stream. We probably just could have ended it here, but hey. Only for a fraction of a second. Well, I'm glad you get to see, I can't... Sloth Raynor doesn't sound good. Jim Slothmore? Doesn't quite have the ring to it. But regardless, let's see here what we have coming up. It is Naga after this. Okay, that's pretty sweet. And oh my gosh, whoa. We do just have 5 left when we were guessing earlier. Oh me, oh my. Hey Mo Krakus, I have guides on YouTube for newbies, right? Kind of. I'd say the first couple of videos I did, I think there was a Minotaur run and a Gargoyle run, and those were they were meant to be kind of informative. I tried to do a bit more explaining as I went. Kind of fallen off since. Tychus Slothly, yeah, maybe. But yeah, I think the early ones were a bit more geared towards informative, but kind of fell out there and didn't look like Raynor's armor. You know, that's a good choice. It might be Tychus. I always thought it was the Raynor shot from the initial StarCraft 2 commercial, the It's About Damn Time. But maybe that's just a false memory. Have I Mandela affected myself, and that's actually Tychus? Ah no, one of badass space cowboys who smoke cigars. Hey Jelly Kate, you gotta go, but I'm super chill. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Jelly. I appreciate it. And cool, you have to check those out. Mo, you like watching this game, but it seems like a lot to jump into. I would definitely agree with that. It's quite a bit to jump into for sure. But it's definitely worth it if you have the patience for it. If it's something that you are interested in, rather, then I'd definitely say go full bore. You can check out my videos if you'd like. I also always highly recommend, if you Google Patushu's Tactic Guide or something like that, or Ultraviolent 4 Guide to DCSS. You'll probably get something. I think there's also links to it on the DCSS subreddit, but that's a pretty solid, just fundamental base. It's outdated now, but it still has such good information that I'd definitely recommend for new players. And yeah, no, thanks. It's Patushu's Tactics Guide. Yeah, it's a rather fair game for sure. Yeah, as long as you take your time and think through what you're doing. Generally, most of the stuff that happens to me is my own fault. I love that. And Sneck indeed is coming up. And thanks for the confirmation. It is Tychus. Oh my gosh. Huh. To me, it's Jim Raynor who says it. It's obviously the Berenstein Bears. I never thought that Mandela died in prison. I think that's like the namesake of the Mandela effect. What other big Mandela effects are there? Oh, Cheez-Its? Is Cheez-It? Something like that? I forget. Regardless, everything's a lie. Your whole life is a lie. We have found the glitch in the Matrix, and it's that it's definitely Jim Raynor. But no, thanks for the confirmation. That does make sense, because the blue armor, now that you've mentioned it, Rubbery, is definitely Tychus. So how about that? How about that? Learn something new every day. And that's what's best about this, is it's not just all of you learning what not to do by watching me crash and burn over and over again. I also get to learn a little something from all of you lovely folks every day. You'll love to see it. But again, we'll be hopping into Naga at the start of next week. Very much looking forward to that. Before then, on Wednesday, we'll be having, I think, a Deep Rock Galactic stream. If you own the game already, definitely drop on by and potentially try and join in. We're just going to be playing public lobbies and having a good time there. For real this week, since I did have to take this last Wednesday off. Unfortunately, came down with a pretty bad migraine, / maybe just after effects of my booster shot. But regardless, this Wednesday we'll be hopping into that, having a good time. Definitely come on by and say hello. If you're not free then definitely come next Sunday, where we'll be continuing on with Naga. I really enjoy Naga. We'll see if I go through with my usual routine. Generally, when I play Nagas off camera in the past, I always do Che. Just really ramp up the fact that you're slow as dirt and cannot move whatsoever, and just roll with it. Become the single greatest hybrid hacker slasher caster that you ain't ever did see. But hey, we'll have to see what the dungeon has in store for us next week, see how it all goes down. Definitely come on by and we'll have a good time. Of course, before the end of this evening, let's do a quick check to see who is online at the moment to shoot off a raid towards. Fortunately, we went a little bit later tonight, so I'm hoping somebody's on. Hey, somebody is on today. And we'll probably head over to give a big old warm hello to Brinth. Definitely stick around if you haven't met Brinth before. They're a wonderful time, and they're currently playing some Super Mario World. If I had to guess, they're probably playing some Kaizo. Again, if you've never experienced Kaizo, I highly recommend sticking on by, saying hello, because it is truly hypnotizing to watch. You can just get lost in the sauce. But regardless, let's get ready to get that sorted and started here right at the end of the day. And again, huge thanks to everybody who came out. Had a heck of a time tonight. Always enjoy, whether you're chatting along with us here on Twitch, or if you're just lurking in the background, or heck, even if you're watching this down the road through VODs or on YouTube. Thank you to each and every one of you for making this possible. I have a heck of a time running it. I hope you have even a fraction of the enjoyment watching it, because that would be a win-win in my books. But regardless, huge thanks, big ups to all of you fantastic folks, you wonderful individuals. And yeah, I guess regardless of all of that, I do of course hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there, and I definitely hope to see you again soon. I'll see ya.